Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're checking out another VR accessory for your Meta Quest 3 headset. This is the battery head strap by Kiwi Design. It retails for $82 on their website. You can use my promo code Brian Sloan, all capital letters, to get 5% off of your purchase. I will link that below. If you haven't checked out their other new Quest 3 accessories, I would also encourage you to do so. They got some really good products going here. I've reviewed a couple of them so far. You can also check out the sale that they have going on their Quest 2 accessories, which are top end. A lot of them were my go-to accessories when I had the Quest 2. In this one, we're going to unbox it. I will assemble it. I will give you my review of it here in the end. Let's jump right into this one. Okay, let's open this up. Nice classic Kiwi box. We got the installation instructions right there on the inside of the box that you can see. Our nice quote here, make things better. Inside that pocket we have our user manual, and we have the cable clip there as well. I'm going to put this off to the side. Here we have our head strap. Nice and cushioned all the way around. Complimentary lens, microfiber lens cloth there, which is always nice. And we have our battery head strap. So in terms of initial size, it's looking a little bit, it's wider than other battery head straps are that I've reviewed. It's very similar to the one for the Quest 2 if you had the one for the Quest 2. It was my go-to for the Quest 2, so I'm pretty excited today to test this one out. So let's talk about assembling it. We have an L and an R here and here, and then on the inside of here we have an R and an L, so those match up. Basically, this top head strap needs to be on the top here where your plug-in is and where the battery lights are. This is just going to push right in there. Make sure you can hear them clip in there. That's attached and now ready to be installed to our Quest 3. I'm just going to slide this over a little bit. I always leave the stock strap on because I've had people ask me to leave it on before. So quickly to remove this, you can see on the inside there's a little extra plastic afterwards. You're just going to pinch that off, undo the Velcro, and simply pull it through. You can take off the facial interface beforehand if you want to, and that will make it come off easier as well. And that's it. That's off. So now to install this one, I am going to take off our facial interface here. You just got to give it a good pinch on both sides there. That pops right off. Now I'm going to take this top strap, and you can see the loop right in here where we took out the other one. On the bottom of it, I'm just going to push this up and through, and then pull it up. I don't know how far I need to go right now, so I'm just going to go just to there, and then I can adjust it later. I'm now going to put this facial interface back in. Make sure that's clipped in. And now what I'm going to do is just extend this a bit so I have a little bit of space. And starting from the back, working to the front, you can just, I'll show it better, a little bit better here. Start it from the back, work to the front, and it just clips right into place. And you're good to go there. You can adjust this in and out as you would like. Your plug-in goes right on in there. It's got 3 dots worth of battery. And then this little piece here, this is our cable holder here. This is going to wrap around the arm here. Let me show you it this way so you can see better. And that will be right in place there. It can slide a little bit, but it'll hold pretty sturdy. Pull from the bottom up, that clip will open up, and you can attach in that cable there to hold it in place so it's not sticking out. And that's it. We've installed our Kiwi Design Comfort Battery Head Strap. I'm going to give it a go now, see how comfortable it is, see how sturdy it is, test the battery life on it, and everything else. And I'll come back with my review. Okay, I've had a chance to use this. Now I want to give you my review and try it on for you as well. So to put it on, you can easily just use the tilting mechanism there. Adjust this with the knob as you see fit. Tighten that up around your head and you're good to go. If you need to adjust the top strap at all, you can easily just do that. Maybe I'll make it a little bit tighter here. And you're good to go. So here's what it looks like on. Again, it's not touching my ears like the stock strap does. Can even make that a little bit tighter. And we're good, right? If I'm shaking this around, I'm feeling very little movement here going on. And a big thing is I like to play golf games like Walkabout Mini Golf, Golf Plus. You're looking down at that golf ball a lot, right? I hate when I look down and things are kind of shifting around. And I notice that with this one, when I look down, things stay in place. It's not moving around on me, which is very important for my gameplay there. Another nice thing is it has its adjustable arms, as I showed you at the beginning. So you can easily look up, look out, and then put it back down and tighten that over top as well. So that's how you put it on, and that's what it looks like on. In terms of overall design, this is the Elite strap design, right? This isn't a Halo strap. It doesn't have the pad up front. And just for me personally, with the Halo straps that I've tried, I don't like the piece that goes on the forehead, a little bit above the forehead. I like the Elite strap design better, and so for me, this is better. It's got nice thick padding on the top here, which is really nice. It pads the top of the head. And then a big thing is the padding on the back. We have nice thick cushioning all in the back here, which cradles that head, keeps it nice and comfortable. Other head straps that I've tested so far have just been silicone based on the back without padding. And so this is really nice to have that extra padding, and it makes it really comfortable. The knob on the back is really easy to use. You got your lights right here, so you can see that as well. And on the side here, I like that the cord pops out the side. So far for all the Quest 3 ones that I've reviewed, they all pop out the side, but some of them for the Quest 2 came out the bottom or the top and then had to come around, so I do like that it's streamlined on the side. And yeah, I like the design. It's very similar to the one that they had for the Quest 2, and the one that they had for the Quest 2 is my go-to, so I was excited to be able to try this one out here again. In terms of battery life, it's 6400 mAh, as mentioned before, and it gives you roughly, depending on what you're doing, right? On the website it says 2 to 4 hours. I found it was more 3 to 4 hours. Maybe I wasn't doing anything that was more using up that battery is heavy, but I found it extended about 3 to 4 hours, giving me roughly 4 to 5 hours of playtime with the Quest 3. So which is pretty good. It's not the greatest. There are some ones that are better, but it's definitely not the worst. And to be honest, I'm not playing for 5 hours at a time most of the time. Very rarely, maybe a couple times a year if I'm visiting family or something and we want to play a little bit, then I'll play for that long, but very rarely does that happen. I noticed that while I was playing, and I know I've seen a lot of comments about it already, that it didn't charge up the battery while I was playing. The battery either stayed still, depending what game I was playing, or it slowly went down. That's been a big topic I've seen in a lot of the groups, Reddit, Facebook groups, Discord, and a lot of discussion has been about this already since the Quest 3 has been released. And again, in my opinion, if it's giving me that extended playtime and is not keeping it at 100%, I'm not too worried about it. Because again, I'm not trying to play for hours at a time, and so it's not the biggest deal for me. I might get some backlash, but that's just my personal feelings about it. Another thing is it's not a hot swappable battery, right? This is just a battery that stays in there. You got to charge it when it's done and your batteries are all done. You got to take it off. You got to charge them. You can't swap them out for another battery. So a lot of people look at that as a con, but I guess this is my argument again. Every time I'm not playing long enough that I need to keep on swapping batteries in, right? I can always take a break, let it charge, and then we're good to go. Charging time was roughly 1.5 hours to 2 hours, right? Not crazy. And if you charge both the headset and this at the same time, then you're getting that extra playtime. So those are a few of the criticisms that I've heard, and for me, it's not the biggest deal. This is just my opinion that I'm sharing with you. For me, I go more for comfort, right? I want a little bit of extra playtime for sure, especially with the Quest 3, but I do want more comfort, and I find that this so far has been the most comfortable head strap that I've used. Again, personally, I like the Elite straps. this is the most comfortable Elite strap that I've tested so far. And Kiwi had the most comfortable Elite strap for the Quest 2 that I used, and I tested a lot of head straps for the Quest 2. In terms of price point, we're looking at about $80 US. Right now it's on sale for $78 on their website. It's regular $82, not too much of a sale. So you're looking at, what would that be, about 110 Canadian. That's pretty much right in the ballpark of a lot of the competition right now. A lot of them are around that $90 to $100 mark. This one's just slightly more. But for the quality of a product that you're getting and the 2-year warranty that comes along with it, this is definitely a quality product. If you're into the Elite strap type headset here with the battery, this is definitely one to consider. If you don't care about the battery, they just have the comfort strap as well that you can use, and that they are very comfortable. Exact same setup, just without the battery. So there's not quite as much counterweight as this provides, but still the same kind of idea. If you're looking for a discount code, I can give you a 5% discount code on their store. You can use the code Brian Sloan, all capital letters. You'll get 5% off. It's not a ton, but it is a little bit. If you're interested in that, I'll put that in the description below. If you have any questions about this at all, feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer them. Send me a message if you want to as well, an email, and I'll respond as soon as I can. If you haven't checked out my other product reviews for Kiwi Design and other VR accessories, I encourage you to do so. I'll link that playlist below as well. Thank you for watching this one. We'll see you next time on Brian Sloan Artist.